Welcome to Kirbyverse, the Inner Mastery Sessions podcast. No fluff, just truth. Now let's begin.
Episode 7. The Discipline of Focus.
Hello everybody, hope you're all great, doing good, hope you're cool. Welcome to Inner Mastery Sessions podcast, episode 7 of this series. Once again, thank you for joining us, hope you have enjoyed the series so far. We begin and we continue with energy and focus. Where your focus goes, your results follow. Not sometimes, not when you're in the mood, all the time, every time. So if your results are inconsistent, your focus is inconsistent. And until that's fixed, nothing is stabilized. Today is not about inspiration, it is about discipline. People say this a lot to me as well, I struggle to focus. No, you've trained yourself not to. Focus is not something you were born with, it's something you build or neglect. Every time you switch tasks unnecessarily, you weaken it. Every time you give in to distraction, then you condition it. So over time, your attention span shrinks. Your depth disappears and everything becomes surface level. That's not personality, that is conditioning. So it's like like as I was saying in the previous cast, where your attention goes. That's the main thing. Your attention is either going to be a positive one or a not so positive one. Yeah? Where your attention goes, your energy flows. People, that's one of the first things that I heard while, how can I say it, becoming awakened. My grandmother taught me pretty much everything I know today. And that was her constant thing. Stop thinking silly. That's what she used to say, stop thinking silly. It's the only thing that I would understand at a young age. Your energy is with you all the time. So why not change it so it helps you? Let the energy constantly work for you. Because that's what it's there for. Distractions isn't harmless. It fragments your thinking. You start something, then you break away from it, then you return back to it a lot weaker. Some people take a break from it and come back stronger, but majority of the time, it's weaker. Because depths require continuity, and distraction destroys the continuity. So instead of building momentum, you just keep restarting, it just feels like effort. It's like these podcasts, for example. I didn't know whether to do them or not because I didn't know how well received they would be, but they have become quite invaluable to some people, and I'm very grateful for that. I also have wanted to do this for a very, very long time, but I was not enabled to. And not even enabled to, but let's go back to the other podcast where I wasn't really aligned. It wasn't matching where my mind was and my body was, to do it. Because believe it or not, it does take a lot of effort to do it, to do the editing, to do the photos, everything. And even coming up with something to say, And as I said, this has all been wrote down for years and years and years by other people. It's just been rehashed again from other people and everything else. But it works if you truly do it. So if you think about restarting it and everything else, it feels like effort. and it produces very little then afterwards. So going back to myself doing this podcast, I'm determined to do it. So I thought, well, if I'm determined to do it, then I have to do it, and then everything will follow. And as I'm speaking as well, it's helping my confidence, and that doesn't mean being a big-headed or anything like that. It's about understanding you, being more comfortable within your skin. Liking your voice is one thing. Sometimes, I always say to myself, I just said to my friend today, my very good friend Andy, who will be joining us in a couple of podcasts soon. I hate my voice. I just don't like it. And then he said, yeah, but other people do. It's calming, and you might not find it calming, or I find it calming. So, okay, it works. Does that make sense? I hear everyone saying yes. Okay, let's connect this to everything we've covered so far. Attention is energy. Energy builds patterns, and patterns create results. So if your attention is scattered, your results will be scattered. Now it sounds like I'm repeating this, but repetitiveness of getting you to understand it is the key here. So you understand it at the end of it all. Okay? Where are we? Sure. Get your head right. You can't build something solid with fragmented inputs. So it can't be bits and bats. You need to have a solid process, a solid beginning, middle, and end to get there. It doesn't matter how strong your intentions are. If your focus is not there and it's weak, nothing holds. All right? You'll have all done that. You'll want to do, let's use the word project. You'll have a project to do and you'll start it and then you'll stop it and then you'll never go back to it, because then you might start another one and then you'll stop that. And that'll go by the wayside, and you'll start another one, and then you'll be thinking, oh God, I don't know which one to do. Start with one thing and then progress. All right? Good. Now we correct it. No through hacks, through discipline, anything. You start small, but you stay strict. Choose one task, which I've just said. Right? One. And give it your full attention for a fixed period, right? No switching, no checking, no drifting, no going off course or anything like that. Just do it. When your mind pulls away, bring it back again and again and again. That repetition, the return, is what builds control. Not perfection, but consistency. Perry and Claude, don't forget. A peripositivum, Claude negativum. That's your mechanism to work with. A peripositivum, you open to depth. You engage fully with what really, 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 really matters. You allow focus to strengthen. Claude negativum, you shut down distraction. Not occasionally, but every time, immediately. You do not entertain it. There's no negotiating with it, because every time, every millisecond you indulge it, you reinforce it. And just time for a quick break.
Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate you. If you're into crystals, spiritual goods, healing energy, and music that actually moves you, come and join me in Kirbyverse and Earth Spirit Healing Gardens. You can follow and subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. Stay connected, stay aligned. This isn't just content. It's a space for you. And I'm glad you found it.
Here's what people miss. Focus is not just a tool. It's becoming part of your identity. Your own being. You become someone who finishes, someone who builds, someone who sustains effort. And that identity, your whole being, changes everything. Now, because once you trust your own attention, you trust your ability to create. And that's where control deepens. This is not about doing more and more and more and more. It's about doing without interruption. Okay? Does that make sense? Because sustained focus is what turns effort into results. Now, here's the blunt truth. If you can't focus, you can't build anything that lasts. Does that make sense? So the focus needs to be there. If you need some focus as well, I mean, there's many ways of doing it. Breathe in, breathe out correctly. We'll be discussing this more in some of the categories that I have on the site. Get some fluorite. It brings order to chaos and it's brilliant for focus. That's a good thing. Get a stone or a pebble from outside. Clean it. Put your intention into it. Use that as a focusing tool also. Okay? It does work. Alright? Now here's your homework. Set a 30-minute window today and work on one task with zero distraction. Okay? No compromise. Completely no compromise. An affirmation you can use is, my focus is controlled, my attention is deliberate. Okay? Or you could put, my focus is so amazingly focused, I cannot be unfocused. Bit of a joke. But you get what I mean. Just remain focused. Breathe in, breathe out. Concentrate what you're doing. Don't digress in anything else. Does that make sense? I hope that helped you. Don't forget the homework. If you do it, then great. If you don't do it, then great also. It's your development. It's your learning. It's entirely up to you. I appreciate any feedback that you might want to give. And if there's any assistance that you wish, you can just message me also. All right. Enjoy your day, whatever you're doing. Take care. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to the Kirbyverse, the Inner Mastery Sessions podcast.